All right, fellow sufferers and movie masochists. Today, we're talking about Caught Stealing, Darren Aronofsky's latest exercise in making people question the fundamental cruelty of existence.
Hey gang, welcome back to the Grail Guys presents Cinema Jones and the last movie crusade.
We got our little guys here.
I'm Sir Robert of Redford.
And I'm Sir David of the Davenports.
The king of the couch potatoes, that's what you are, my friend.
Yes, indeed.
We review movies one at a time, and the other guy decides if the other guy chose poorly or chose wisely, and we rate our movies on the Grail scale from shitty to really great.
Really, really great. Look at that thing over there.
It's an opulent chalice. Let's see what you chose this week.
I chose Darren Aronofsky's new movie, Caught Stealing. Caught Stealing is a gritty, darkly funny, and deeply chaotic New York crime thriller that wears its grimy 90s aesthetic like a badge of honor. But before you ask, no, this is not Requiem for a Dream 2 Electric Boogaloo. Nobody's losing limbs or sanity to hard drugs this time, just their dignity and possibly their lives over one very inconvenient cat. Austin Butler plays Hank, a former baseball hotshot who torpedoes his major league dreams faster than you can say designated driver. One drunk driving incident later, he's traded home runs for highballs, working as a bartender in New York while his paramedic girlfriend Yvonne, played by Zoe Kravitz, tries to keep him from completely self-destructing. It's a quiet life, which in movie terms means prepare for absolute chaos in 3, 2, 1. Enter Russ, his British punk rock neighbor played by Matt Smith, who's about as trustworthy as a carnival fortune teller. Russ asks Hank to watch his cat while he flies back to the UK to visit his dying father. Sweet gesture, right? Wrong. This cat comes with more baggage than a Kardashian on vacation. Over the next few days, Hank's world unravels. He's stalked by gangsters from every corner of the city, all convinced he knows Russ's secrets. The plot ping-pongs between Russian thugs, Hasidic enforcers, and slick, crooked cops. Think North Brooklyn by way of Guy Ritchie with less razzle-dazzle and more bruises. We're talking Russian mafia, Bad Bunny as a Puerto Rican gangster, Regina King as a crooked cop, and Liev Schreiber and Vincent D'Onofrio as Hasidic gangster brothers. Because apparently, crime knows no religious boundaries. It's like the United Nations of, "You're fucked, buddy." The plot beats are about as surprising as a Marvel post-credits scene. You can see most twists coming from the Statue of Liberty, but honestly, that's not the point. The real star here is the grungy 90s aesthetic that makes you want to dig out your flannel shirts and pretend that you were cool enough to get into CBGB. Every frame is grimy enough to make you want to update all your vaccinations. Austin Butler continues his streak of making me forget he was ever Elvis. The dude inhabits this role like he was born in a dive bar and raised on disappointment. He nails the lower-class New York transplant vibe so convincingly, you half expect him to ask if you want to make that a double. Every scene, he's this perfect mix of desperation and determination, like a golden retriever that's been through some shit, but still truly believes in belly rubs. Zoe Kravitz delivers what I can only describe as a masterclass in loving someone who's determined to destroy themselves. Her Yvonne is the voice of reason in a world that's collectively lost its mind. She's the girlfriend we all need, but don't deserve, especially when we're harboring mysterious crime cats. The humor hits just right, offbeat enough to keep things interesting without turning into a full-fledged comedy. The comedy comes from watching someone's life implode in ways that feel uncomfortably familiar. Is it Aronofsky's most depressing work? Far from it. Will it leave you feeling like you need a warm hug and some antidepressants? Probably. Caught Stealing doesn't wallow in Aronofsky-style nihilism, but it's no Disney fairy tale either. Hank is too battered and broken to inspire hope. He's more likely to get hit by a stray bullet than catch a break. Still, beneath all the bruises and betrayals, there's an undercurrent of resilience. It's surprisingly restrained for a director who usually treats audience emotions like a punching bag at a boxing gym. The ensemble cast is firing on all cylinders. Regina King is solid as a cop who's turned dirty out of financial desperation rather than pure malice. Bad Bunny brings an intensity that makes you forget he's primarily known for making people shake their asses. And Schreiber and D'Onofrio as Hasidic gangsters Forget about it. It's like someone turned interfaith dialogue into a crime syndicate flowchart. Caught Stealing isn't revolutionary cinema, but it's a solid, stylish thriller that knows exactly what it wants to be. Austin Butler cements his status as guy who can actually act. Zoe Kravitz breaks your heart in the best way possible. And Aronofsky proves that he can make a movie that won't leave you emotionally scarred for the rest of your life. I give Caught Stealing a rating of Mom's blue dinner glass, filled with the quintessentially 90s bar drink of a Long Island iced tea. Ooh. 3.3 out of 5. Go see it if you like your thrillers with a side of 90s nostalgia and enough gangster variety to start your own international incident.
Yeah, I think you chose wisely, my friend.
We're very happy.
I agree with most of that. I think it was a good film, and I would probably give it a 3.5. I would say the same way. Solid mom's dinner glass filled with a yummy strawberry milkshake.
This movie too grimy for a strawberry milkshake.
Yeah, well, that you kind of need that to.
Yeah, I suppose
to rinse out the taste in your mouth because it was dank. I mean, let's face it. It was interesting. It was, and can we just agree that we're going to just shorten dude's name to Daronofsky?
Yes, that sounds
really
good.
A waste of syllables. I'm not on board with it. So Daronofsky. Yeah, another jewel in his crown. I think this is like you said, it's not his most depressing film, but it's no uplifting fairy tale of love, and I mean, like, really dark shit happens to the dude for like no apparent reason. All right, and
he's just getting fucked over for like 90 minutes,
for just
and
being and like, you know, it could have been a tighter story if it had come back around to like his flashbacks about what happened to get him in the position in life that he's in, and how does that, you know, they kept kind of going back to it.
They did a little bit with what he does to the Jewish guys,
I guess, but it didn't really tie into his overall. I think it could have been better done that way. But I think they just took it from a story, from a novel, right, and made the movie out of it. The supporting cast, like, was spot on. They were all fucking fantastic.
The performances were amazing. Yeah,
I mean, you can't it wasn't slapstick funny like some of these violent movies are in the Guy Ritchie kind of way, or Bullet Train stuff like we've seen like that.
Right.
It wasn't meant to be like that, but it bordered on.
Yeah, it was like,
hey, kind of bordered
how
on
fucked up
getting.
is this shit that's happening?
And am I watching a comedy? But oh my god, that just happened.
Right.
So it's like, which is it? D'Onofrio and Liev Schreiber as Orthodox Jewish,
and Carol Kane briefly as their mom.
Hitman. Thank you for bringing her up. I totally forgot. The ageless Carol Kane. What a great career she's had. She looks the same as she did in Harry Met Sally, fucking 100 years, or Princess Bride, 100 years ago. So the cat was hysterical. A lot of what they did with the cat was really, really funny.
Yes,
and the cat, they got a lot of great reactions out of the cat. That was just a heartwarming idea that these dudes will do, make sure that the cat's okay or whatever else is going on.
Austin Butler's so pure-hearted, caring for the cat.
Yeah.
Like kind of a normal guy in other respects, but when it's real soft.
And it wasn't just him. I think in the whole movie.
Yes.
Like, nobody was shitty at I'm going to make sure the cat.
The Russian gangsters a little bit. He kicked the cat.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, but we needed to hate him. So
yeah,
all right.
That's true.
But good, interesting movie. It leaves you thinking, right?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck did I just watch? So yeah, I don't think I have a whole lot more to say about it than that. But yeah, if it's an interesting film, you could do a lot worse if you're just picking a film at random to go see.
A Daronofsky movie that has left this guy lost for words.
Yeah,
wow.
Can you believe it? I'm Matt Smith. I mean, like, he's got that weird block head anyway, and then he shaves it into an actual punk
mohawk,
giant mohawk for the film.
And,
he was perfect playing, kind of a minor role in the end in the movie.
Yeah,
but
he was gone for a lot of the movie.
Yeah,
but the parts that he was in were great.
Yeah, and Bad Bunny was fabulous. That was funny as shit.
He pops up in these places. He was the new caddy in Happy Gilmore 2.
Okay,
Bullet Train. Yeah, just everywhere he pops up, I love what he does with the role, with kind of minor roles.
Yeah.
So yeah, performance was great all around.
Go see Caught Stealing.
So what did you think? Have you ever had to watch someone's pet and immediately regretted it? I guarantee none of the shit happened to you that happened to Austin Butler in this fucking movie. Holy shit. Drop a comment and let us know your worst pet sitting horror stories. Smash that like button like it owes 3 different crime families money. And don't forget to subscribe for more reviews of movies that make you grateful for your boring, gangster-free life. 3.3, 3.5, Mom's Blue Dinner Glass. with tasty beverages. Good night.
See you next time.